let's get through this player awards, all right, of the year. All right, just quickly, all right. We'll go through the positions and then we'll get through those other categories. Fullback of the year, boys. Who do you reckon? We're going to come to a contentious decision here. We're going to come to an agreement.
How are we judging this? Are we judging this like Dally M, where they have to play?
We'll say at the same time. I go 3, 2, 1, bang.
Hold up. But what I'm saying is, like,
No, don't worry about Dally M.
as in, it doesn't matter how many games they played. It's just who's the best.
Who do you think has performed the best at fullback?
Oh, okay. Go.
3, 2, 1. Tedesco.
Who'd you say?
Gutherson.
You can make a point.
I feel like Tedesco's missed out on too many games.
We just said that, but we don't.
It doesn't matter. But I'm just talking about
It's just
overall.
who's been the best fullback in the game.
But you're saying because he's missed games that he doesn't get that locked to you. To your point,
Yeah,
he's that way inconsistent.
That's what I just asked.
Towards the start of the year, I'd say he was the best, but he kind of not fell off, but he just wasn't as standout as Tedesco standards would be. So,
but I still think he was the best fullback than any. Like he just didn't live up to his
think
expectations.
Pappenhausen had a better season than Tedesco.
Might possibly.
What do you think?
Yeah.
You could make a case there. You can make a case for these guys, but again, just from what I've seen in Tedesco, like at his best, come on, man.
Oh yeah, at his best.
And I think we've seen enough from at his best this year. He was cleaning teams this year.
Like if I told you to pick a lineup, who's the first fullback on your list?
Tedesco,
but based on this year,
question, right?
but yeah, it was based on this year. You think Gutherson, right?
Consistency wise, and I think he's been the best captain.
So that's what. This is how I'm thinking about it, right? Gutherson is eligible for New South Wales. Tedesco is eligible for New South Wales. After this year's performance, who gets fullback?
Tedesco.
But Gutherson will be in the team, I think.
But no, regardless, that's not how they give the positional awards for Dally M. It's not
we're not
it's not
doing
about
it
who's
like
the better player. It's about who had the better season. I don't know. I feel like Gutho
All right.
had the better season.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. I can't say you're wrong, because he's there every week. He's there showing up every week.
He'll be top.
He's
He'll
the
be
king.
top 3 in Dally.
He's not a king, but like he's a good one. He's a good one.
Is he a king?
He's like a good. He's a solid one.
He's a prince of the area, I'd say.
He's just a solid player. All right, winger of the year. Who do you think? 3.
Wait, give me a second.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
You got to toss up some names for me.
Norfoluma.
Yeah.
Tupou. I think Tupou's been really good for the. Brett Morris. I think he's been great too. You can't go past Adakar as well. I don't think Para's winger's been great.
I'm gonna go probably Brett Morris. I think he's been one of the best. Just trying to think of some others really.
I'll probably have to go with the Fox.
Yeah, he's had a really good season.
Even Brian Toto, when he has been playing, I think he's been one of the best wingers too. He just got a bit unlucky there with injury, so
he missed out on 2 months, I think. So
we
didn't see enough of him.
Yeah, I got Norfoluma, man. Honestly, I know he's underperforming Tigers side, but he was their point of attack, man. He was doing everything for that
that's
team.
what's even more impressive. He's playing for the Tigers, who never make the top 8.
If he's on a good team, he's
Melbourne. Imagine Melbourne picked him up and they should have swap for Adokar.
What about Sione Katoa?
And Ronaldo, they were good, man. They were good, but I wouldn't say for the year consistently. Yeah. I think Norfoluma been like you said, like a Gutherson. He's been like that guy for the Tigers, consistently their best player.
I feel like with the Sharks wingers, they're good when their team's going good.
Yeah, that's right.
They're on top. So,
centre of the year. This is interesting.
I've got it.
Okay.
Katoni Staggs.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
Who's better?
Yeah. For a wooden spoon team, that guy has stood out, man, above the rest.
Tossing up between him, Lomax, and Josh Morris too. But I think Staggs has been.
I think he has too much in his toolbox for the other two. Like the other two are consistently good, but they're just good.
Yeah.
He
can break the game wide open.
So many ways of attack that he's a man with many tools.
Yeah. No, I agree. So you're going Katoni,
yeah.
He even released a video this year.
You could. I was going to say, you could make a case for Crichton.
Oh yeah,
You could make a case for him,
Oh,
bro.
of
He's
course, yeah.
been unbelievable for the Panthers. But I agree, Stags, man. It's like he was playing one game and the Broncos were playing a completely different game, man. Every time they threw the ball to him, you thought they were on
Yeah.
top or something.
I think he'll be $1 million player over the next couple of years. So
Be cool. It could be. I think he's worth that much, man, to that team.
Especially if he goes to fullback.
They played him 5'8", the game that he got injured. I think he would have gone great, bro, if he finished that game.
oh,
But I jinxed him. I apologise.
I feel like he would have been way better than the others, like
whatever they
and
had.
stuff. So yeah,
All right. 5'8" of the year. There's a couple: Munster, Kiri, Luai, Jack Wyden.
Nah, Jack Wyden's not 5'8", is he?
Oh,
ooh,
He's not.
Dylan Brown.
He's not.
I don't know, man.
He's who?
Cody Walker.
So wait,
Just pick. Who do you think is the
who
best
do I think
5'8"?
is the best 5'8"
Who's
in
played the
comp?
best this year? Yeah.
No, who's played the best this year? Who I think is the best 5'8"? in the
No,
comp?
who's played the best this year?
It's got to be between Kiri and Luai.
Pick one. Come on.
See, that's the thing. If I think,
I'm not gonna call you
No,
biased.
no, I know.
I'm not
I
gonna
know.
call-
It's not.
I'm not gonna
that.
call you biased,
it's
bro.
how
not
many
that.
games has
I don't
Luai,
care, bruh.
How many games has Luai missed?
None. That's
I
the
think
thing.
Kiri's missed like 5 or so.
That's the
so
thing, right? So if we're gonna talk about who's the best 5'8" in the game, Kiri.
No.
Sorry, in the comp right now, it's Kiri
Over
Right.
Munster.
over Munster. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I'm
I
talking
think
about
you-
who do you think's been the 5'8" of the year? That's the game. That's the question. 5'8" of the year. Yeah, bro, you can give it to what's his name.
I don't,
You can
Mate,
give it to him.
Is Nick Arima a halfback or 5'8"? I think he's been pretty good too.
Yeah, but I would put him in that category.
Is he halfback though? Or?
I think it's 5'8".
5'8".
Harris
I don't know. I feel
DeVito
like
is
he's been pretty good.
No, he's been, but I wouldn't put him up there for the year. There's plenty better than him. I'll go straight away. I'll tell you right now, Wyden. For me, Jack Wyden. I think he's. But I think if without him,
Yeah, I think without Wyden, I don't know how far Raiders can actually go. So.
he's their go-to man, bro. Like he's the reason why they're a chance of the premiership for me. You can make a case for Luai because he's been so consistent. He's taken his game to another level as well. Kiri and Munster, they're the default choices, right? But over this season, bro, I've been so impressed ever since the injuries that came to Josh Hodgson, to those boys over there, and he stepped up. And, we wrote him off, man, with all the injuries. No John Bateman, no Hodgson at the start or mid-season. Bro, he stepped up for them.
He takes the game by the scruff of the neck. Like,
He does, bro.
He's not scared to just take on the line. And
He's just, he's big
And
body,
break the
man.
line,
He's
yeah.
strong. And
he's
he's
like the Laurie Daly for them.
he's exactly like Laurie Daly.
See, that's the thing, right? Me as a football fan, I don't really rate 5'8" and halfbacks that are not creative. You know what I mean? Unless they're freakish at, the show and go. Like, take Thurston's creativity out of the line. That show and go that he had was iconic. That's why I can't put Wyden as the top.
No, it's fair.
I
That's
feel
it.
like he's a very good 5'8" in a certain dimension, but he doesn't have the capabilities of a Kiri or a Munster.
Is it you're not a fan of instinctive players like Josh Reynolds, who's not he's not better than Wyden, but
No, 100%.
he's along that same pathway where he sees what's in front of him. He brings the energy, he runs hard, he tries to change the game. Not kicks wise, not passes wise, not game management wise, more like
Just hard and
physically,
straight.
just
hard and straight.
simple
Like,
footy.
don't get me wrong, I appreciate those players, but I could never call them the best in 5'8". You know what I mean? I feel like 5'8" is such a role that you need so many more skills to become the best. And
Again, I'm just basing it on this year. What I'm
that's
saying.
fair. That's fair.
If it wasn't Wyden, for me, it's between Wyden and Luai for me.
To be fair, he did. You guys are right. He did, drag Canberra through and put them. They should have. Like, let's be honest. They probably should be a top 4 team.
Yep.
Right. I mean, back end of the season, I know Parramatta finished 3rd, but they could have easily finished 5th, and Canberra could have finished 4th. So he did really well with that team. But me, if I was to pick a 5'8", I wouldn't pick Wyden.
Who did you pick?
Kiri.
All right.
Kiri.
Halfback of the year, I think we're all in agreement, yeah? Mitchell, I'm joking. Nathan Cleary.
Why?
Nathan Cleary is halfback of the year, no doubt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been unbelievable. Not much to say there.
He's just so composed.
He's been
For a young
consistent,
player,
been
he's so
consistent.
composed.
and
It's his breakout year.
yeah, it is.
He turned into a superstar, like ironically, when James Maloney left. So it goes to show that he needed always to take control of a team. He can't be second to the
Not
other
at all.
playmaker. So he proved himself.
100%. Prop of the year. I'm gonna go straight away.
Yeah.
Josh Papali'i, brother. He's been the best prop of the year. Josh
I
Papali.
gotta agree. I feel like he's a bit of a game changer too.
Yeah,
One
man.
of the few props that can actually turn the game on its head. So
I think
Can't
he's
go
been
past
he's
him.
been awesome for Canberra as well.
Yeah.
Remember that? I can't remember who he did it against. That chase down that he caught.
The Titans, Javon Fogarty, bro.
Oh my god!
He got him. He scored that winner against the Roosters. He's had some really big
Yeah.
moments this season.
Look, for what forwards are, he is the most game-changing forward in the game. If you're going to talk about the role as a forward, I think James Fisher-Harris was up there this year. But
Consistent, yeah.
yeah, he was consistently. He did his job well every week. But yeah, if we're gonna talk strictly about who I would pick, my first forward would be probably Papali, just because he can, like you said, the guy is a building. Try tackling him.
Yeah, 100%. He's a foundation for the Raiders, bro. He's wherever
Actually,
he
you know
goes,
what?
the Raiders will go as far as he
You
goes,
know
pretty
what?
much.
I actually change it just for the sake of I want to give this guy a rap. What's his name? Junior Polo.
He was good. He was very good.
Bro, that guy, he is another building.
Yep.
And he's got great offloads. I said it for the whole year.
You said it's Parramatta. Yeah.
Parramatta's attack
The point of attack was them.
comes from Junior Polo. So I'll give it to
100%.
Junior Polo this year.
Tony,
You're going to go Papali? or-
Papali as well. Yeah.
hooker of the year.
It's got to be.
No, I think it might be, bro.
Well,
I think it might be, bro.
Look, honestly, I think Cameron Smith has been the best hooker all year.
Yeah.
Like, he still has that same influence on the game. You just look at the way he passes from dummy half. It's not just a simple first receiver pass. He will selectively time his passes, whether it's 3, 10, 15 meters across the field. He hits them perfectly on the at the right time on the chest. He gets the attack rolling. You just watch him play against when Melbourne really dominates. It's Cameron Smith at the center of that. So I don't know. I feel like sometimes it's easy to go past how good he is because he's so consistent, but you can't forget exactly how much control he has over a game.
Yeah, still at this age, but you think he's fragile, and he kind of did get injured this year, but man, he still has a massive influence.
yeah, look, if we were going to talk about who I would pick as a starting hooker in my team, it'd be Cameron Smith. However, I think without Uppy in the Penrith squad, they wouldn't be where they are today. I think he's given them a solid foundation in that dummy half role. I think he's gone to Nathan Cleary, when needed to, but he's got that experience to, and not to say that no one should, but if he saw that there was this opportunity for Luai, and even if Nathan Cleary was demanding the ball, and he saw that there's this thing, he's got that experience to know that Nathan Cleary would accept that Uppy saw something and he's going to go and test out what's going on there. And you've seen it all year. I mean, you've seen Penrith attack one side for the first 10 minutes of the game, and then they'll attack. They'll go Nathan Cleary's side for the first 10 minutes, and then boom, next second you see him in Jerome Luai's side. I don't know if that's a tactic. I don't know if that's Uppy looking at what he's done, but I think the way that Uppy plays is similar in the sense to Cameron Smith. They don't like to interject themselves into the game for no reason.
They know when
they-
to get in
yeah,
there.
I think-
They know when to attack or when to hold back. They know the tempo. They got tempo, man.
I feel like him and Cameron Smith sometimes don't even attack during the game. They just sit there, and if there's no opportunity for them to attack, or if there's not a high percentage play going on, they'll just sit there and just stick to the game plan.
Of course.
But Cameron Smith's got enough dummy half of the year awards. I'm going to give this one to Uppy.
Yeah, the only thing I'd back up for Uppy, why I'd pick him over Cameron Smith, you see the difference in Manly without him. You know,
100%.
Manly went from a premiership contender possible, and then they just got rid of him because they had people coming through. And they've gone to crap, man, without him. Even when they were going good, you saw there was something missing there for Manly with him out, bro. And that's been the most telling thing for me.
I think Api is by far the best hooker in the game at putting his forwards on the front foot.
Over the advantage line
the
and getting
simple
through,
things
yeah.
like
Manipulating
going
the
up,
ruck.
attracting. He doesn't even look at who he's passing it to, so which kind of gives him an advantage as to know like when to pass the ball, and he just puts it. Like it makes such a difference to the game.
Yeah. To be honest, I was gonna say something and I forgot it.
Save it for next week.
I think so.
Front row. This front row. Second row of the year. Come on, man. Viliama kick out, bro.
I think it's gonna be hard to get past him.
I know he's gone
No,
maybe
no,
a bit quiet. I'd say maybe a bit quiet last couple of weeks.
He's been rested.
He has been rested, but man, against his performances against the Roosters in the Storm, no one has performed like that against them. No one has run amok on them like he has. And he's Sonny Bill's favourite player. That tells you something, bro.
Yeah, he plays a lot like Sonny Bill. I'm just trying to think of someone else that could possibly
You might
challenge him.
Honestly, the only one that I could think of is Liam Martin.
Yeah.
At the moment, Liam Martin
maybe Elliot Whitehead. Maybe
What
John
about, is Tino a second rower?
Tino is a bench player, but yeah, I think he's a second rower.
Crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kikau. He's also another game changer.
Yeah, again, that's what I'm saying,
He
bro.
could win the game for Penrith.
He is a centre playing as a second rower.
Yeah, I believe that.
Sonny Bill.
Sonny Bill.
Sonny Bill.
He is.
Fiji and Sonny Bill.
And that's the thing, bro. Like, just those performances for me against those teams, he's a difference maker. If you can show me there's a difference maker there, imagine now, like, what's coming up.
Well, just think about it like this, right? You've got Viliami kick out, and he's running up against 5'8", and I'll give. You know who I'll give? Tony's gonna like this. I'll give a rap to Mitchell Moses. He contained him pretty well when Penrith played.
That game, they won.
But you know, it's just think of the thought of kick out full speed going up against 5'8". Do you know what I mean? And
it's a nightmare.
Always got to think about him. If they for 1 second think that the ball's going like it's gonna go past him, and it's gonna go to Dylan Edwards, and they think about that for a split second, and it goes to him, he's over.
Yeah, I agree.
He requires your full attention, and if you stuff up on one play, then he's over, and there's no way no way Tedesco, no way any fullback is stopping him once he's at full speed.
100%. So ingredients there, lock of the year. Last one. That's a tough one, yeah. Because really, I would probably give it to Cameron Murray.
Nah.
But I haven't seen enough from him. He started the season
To be honest, you know who I'll give it to? And it's a Penrith player again, Isaiah.
He's up there. He's up there for the
He's
conversation.
definitely one of the most improved.
He reminds me of like Simon Mannering. You know what I mean? He's become a Simon Mannering for that team.
I feel like he's
He's a solid player.
I feel like he's become like a less error-ridden for Letty Mateo, because he's been ball playing these days.
But that's expected of a lock these
But
days.
not from him. Though.
Not from him, but I mean,
He's
he has that
incorporated
capability,
that
yeah.
into his game.
Because he was playing second row his whole career. They changed him to lock this year. Because Liam Martin was lock, I remember, last year. But they swapped him and put him at lock. But he's become like, again, he's like a foundation for them, man. He's a foundation block for the Panthers.
What about Nathan Brown?
Yeah,
I
think so.
Sofa Solomona too.
He's been playing lock, has he?
Yeah.
So I don't
He's
even
done
know.
that
I don't even know when they play, bro. I don't even know
Yeah.
what the hell they do, man. Melbourne, bro. They play sometimes Brendan Smith there. Like I don't even know.
Anything works for them, but yeah, they've got him named that lock this week. So.
You know what? I'll be honest. I'll give a rap to Toby Rudolph for the Sharks.
Yeah,
They moved him to lock, man, and he's been playing his best footy, bro.
He doesn't play lock, but Hamlin Ueli, he's been a breakout
He's been
player
bro.
for
They
them.
got a tank team, but they got a tank 4-pack, but I don't.
And,
something wrong with him, man.
Talakai,
Talakai, Malachi with 10 days. Talakai, cuz. Yeah, no, 100%. So, you got Yo?
I'll stick with Yo.
I'll go Rudolph, man. Why not? Just give him something.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Sofa?
go a sofa.
All right. Hey, look, last couple. All right, we're done. This is just straight pick it. Underachieving player of the year. Who was expected to?
Damien Cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Far out.
Especially with the rule change. You expected him to tear up and he's under. I don't care what all these experts are saying about how he's found form apparently in the latter part of the season. What form?
No, it's not him.
This was his year to.
You notice
to take-
when he has an impact on the Rabbitohs. You can notice it.
You see it. He's on the highlight reel.
Yeah, and he has
He's
not been on the highlight reel. I don't know. I don't think.
I don't think Damien Cook. I think Damien Cook will probably be top of that list unless I can.
I'm gonna go Mitchell Moses.
What about actually? No, wait, hold up. We're missing a whole team of Newcastle Knights.
You know what? Yeah, true. I know. I'm shocked you didn't say Kalen Ponga.
I think Ponga's been good at times. Like
But do
when
you
he's
think
been
he
good,
should've
he's
been
been
better?
very good.
But do you think he should have been better?
Every year I say he should be better. He should be more consistent than what he is. But
No, I
Ponga
think
still hasn't proven himself
No.
as a proper, consistent Tedesco like
To
Eh,
be
eh,
honest, I think Mitchell Pearce could be thrown in there because he was supposed to be that
the
experience.
saviour for them.
Yeah.
I agree. I think we all agree. Cook, yeah, because he, like you said, the rule
It's just the
change. It's a
rule
big
change,
thing.
Yeah, that's
I thought, man, this guy's gonna rip the league up.
Yeah.
Nothing.
yeah,
That's
like,
when- say
I mean, he
nothing.
didn't have a bad season. It's just he
Nah.
didn't have a season that
Wasn't
after
a
that rule
standout.
Change,
Wasn't a
you
standout.
thought he was gonna run amok.
Most improved, I think for me, Jerome Luai. I think he's taken his game to another level. In his first season, full season as a starting 5'8", no one expected that from him. Bro, remember the game against the Knights where Burden kind of took over? There was questions, should have been Burden or Luai? Get out of here, man. Luai, man, he's proven everyone wrong.
Luai is in there. I think he could be number one, but I think Justin Olam was another one.
Yeah,
He's
been great.
He's had a pretty good season for last year according to like what he did last year.
Yep.
Who else?
Talakai? I don't remember much of him last year.
Dylan
but
Brown.
He's been a breakout.
Yeah,
star.
I wouldn't say.
I mean,
No, I think Brown's still.
I think he's still something in him, man. He's
Yeah.
like, I think there's something.
I mean, like
Most-
going from
yeah.
what he was last year to being a pivotal part of the Parramatta Eels team, that's improvement. I'm not saying he's reached the pinnacle, but he has improved.
I think there's more in him. I think there's this. I think there's more out of him I can get. But Jerome Luai, just from where he was, under pressure there, and getting to bro, he's been unbelievable, man, for the
Yeah.
Panthers. Man, like that's another added layer to their team, bro.
Mhm.
Biggest overachiever of the year. I'll tell you right now who it is. Your mate Clint Gutherson, bro. No one expected this. No one expected this from him. No one expected him to have this impact for Parramatta. I'll admit it.
Was he captain last year?
Yeah. I think he's overachieved, but bro.
Oh, 100%.
I think,
He's
bro.
actually like winning games for Para on his.
Yeah,
on his own at
come
this
on, man. The
point.
guy was a winger from Manly. Yeah,
Is he-
like
Yeah.
Isn't most improved and overachiever pretty much the same thing?
no. Overachiever is someone that wasn't
Didn't expect it from him.
like that was like it was a fluke, pretty much.
How dare you speak in the
Oh,
King's
shit.
name like
All
that?
right, he just bro. Look, he's gonna try hard next year, but what if he probably won't have that same impact? Yeah.
He,
I mean, you can accept that part or
He's-
that narrative.
I think he's always going to be a good
He's-
player because it's all about effort. That's what
he's
he
like
is.
Kurt Gidley.
Yeah, he's,
He's
all about
exactly like Kurt Gidley. You,
But-
you nailed it, brother.
But
I don't think.
I don't
he's-
think Gidley's had a year as good as Gutherson has
Nah.
this year. So
No. And I don't think it's been he'll be hyped next year. I'll hype him up and he will not live up to it, bro.
Sir King Gutherson.
What do you like him all of a sudden, bro?
He's a
All right,
good-
last
look,
finish
he's-
off
he's a good
these
bloke, you know?
finish off our no cap awards, all right? Best player of the year. Hands down. Bang.
Cleary.
Cleary.
Nathan Cleary. And that's why they reinstated the points because he needs to win everything.
He has to.
I agree, and he's been the best player all season, man, hands down. And the pressure's on him, yeah? We can agree pressure's on him. But I think I'm more comfortable in saying that, like, coming into these final series, he'll step up. Like, they're going to put so much on him, but he'll come through it anyway. He won't be the reason they lose. I don't think so.
Yeah, the confidence is definitely there to
Yeah.
take control of the game. Like they've got the best team chemistry by far. Like they look like the happiest team. So if they keep that rolling, yeah, they're a genuine shot at taking out the.
But then again, this is his first time coming in as the best player, pretty much, in the league. Coming
Right.
into this.
It is. But the thing is, the most that I've been impressed about Cleary has just been his maturity. Do you know what I mean? Like I look at games and I'm, it's easy for, and you saw glimpses of it from Jerome Luai last week when we were versing the Bulldogs, because we versed the Bulldogs and we got to a 10-point lead, and then it was kind of like just we knew it was kind of done after 10 points because we knew that we were just dominating. And you just started seeing Jerome Luai, because we were ahead, he just started doing stuff out of character. He was just trying to do extra stuff that, when you're versing a team that, you're going to win against, you start, doing stuff that you don't usually do. Yeah, flexing. You don't see that from Cleary.
No.
You know what I mean? You see him still sticking to his game plan, still mature in his decisions. He doesn't try too hard in the thing. He knows what he needs to do and he does it. He doesn't think about anything else other than that. So that's what's impressed me most about Nathan Cleary this year.
100%, man. Well said, bro. I can't wait for the finals, man. Finally, it's here. Thank God. Look, man, I hope those elimination games live up to. I've got such low expectations. I hope they exceed them, bro. But I think the top 4 teams, those games, qualifiers, I think they're going to live up to it, man. They're going to be really good. Thanks, boys.
Isn't that my job?
Oh, yeah, probably take it away.
Yeah, thanks, boys, for joining us at No Cap. I'd like to thank my co-host, Solomon.
Thanks.
And I'd like to thank the Phantom, Tony. Cheers, bud.
Cheers, boys.
See you, boys.